Hi, in this video, we'll talk about how to upload census records. Over here, you can see the spreadsheet that we have that has a very small census. Here, the first column is household, saying that Fred, Wilma, and Pebbles are all in the same household, and Barney, Betty, and Bam Bam are in the second household, and George Slate is all by himself in the third household. Um, this is typical in censuses. We have a relationship to head column that shows how everybody is related to the head. Gender, we'll have a residence date and place. We'll have images, again, for some people, and an attribution. So let's get started. First thing to do is we create a category. I'm going to create a census category. I guess I maybe could put these under vitals, but I don't think that makes sense. So I'm going to create a new census category here. And we will create a collection. And let's call this the Bedrock 1960 Census Collection. It's of type records. And again, we'll talk about library catalog in the next video. We'll add that to the census category. We'll make this public like we did the last one. And this is, again, covering Bedrock, Colorado. Okay, and here we go with our columns. Let's scroll back over. So we have household. And we're not going to index this. We'll use this in the next section. Surname. And that is the principal. And we'll index that as surname. In a census, everybody is a principal. Given. Call that given name. Index that as given name. Relationship to head. And again, we're not going to index that, and we'll use that down below as well. Gender. And we won't index this either. Residence. Residence date. We'll index that down here as residence date. So you can index things as birth, marriage, death, residence, or other. And finally, keywords down here at the very bottom. So I'm going to index this as residence date. Let's scroll over a little bit. Get just a couple more columns, a few more columns. Residence place. Image. And we're not going to index that, and we're not going to show this in the record detail because we'll show the image instead. And then finally, attribution. And we're not going to index that either. Okay, so that's all of the columns. I'm going to tell the system that the image column contains the file name of the image. And here are the special columns for censuses. So here we say that the household column contains the household number. The relationship to head column says how everybody in that household is related to the head of the household. And then the gender column, of course, says the sex. So we can do the same thing again, given of course, normally in a census, you might also have a birth date and a birthplace, and you could add those as additional columns I just don't have them here in the spreadsheet, so I'm not going to add them. And that's it. So we'll save those changes. And the collection's been created, so now I'm going to upload this as a new record set. And I'll call this, again, we'll call this, you can call it whatever you want. It's just something so that you can keep track. We'll call it the Flintstone, and we will add that to the Bedrock 1960 census, and we'll save that. Okay, so now I'm going to import this CSV file. Start my upload. Upload is successful. While I'm waiting on that, I'll go ahead and import the images. Okay, and that's uploading. Upload successful. Okay, so the records have already been loaded. The images are waiting to load. They're loading right now. Give them just a few more seconds here. And now they've been loaded. And we can come down here and we can take a look. Yep, this is the information that we uploaded. We can review this and make sure it looks good before we publish the collection. That looks good. Looks good to me. So let's go back. Oh, by the way, in the census, you can see that you can see everybody in the household here. So go back. Okay, and I will publish it. Okay, now, just a few seconds from now, it's been published. So now we can go back to the demo society. Since the demo society is connected to the sandbox, I'll do a search for Flintstone. And let's give a lived-in of 1960. See what we see here. Okay, so there is there's Pebbles and William and Wilma and Fred in the 1960 census. If I wanted to, I could say, well, I don't want just any Flintstone. I want a Flintstone whose mother is named Wilma. We'll require that. Let's upload our search, and now we just get Pebbles here, and we see her both in that census that we just uploaded and the Bedrock births that we uploaded in the last video. So let's take a look here, and there's Pebbles, and we can see her father and mother, Fred and Wilma. That attribution, the links that you create are automatically made linkable on the search results page. So you could have any field with the link that would take people to other pages. That's it on censuses. And next video we will talk about how to upload data for a library catalog. Thank you very much.